So if you guys don't know already, usually a couple weeks before the new season drops, China gets access to this test client sooner than we do, and there's a select amount of players that start playing it, but stuff always leaks out, so we're able to kind of see what the new season will entail quite ahead of time. This is the new boss. As far as I know, his name is H1000, and it's kind of a Matrix vibe. Now, we don't have, I don't believe, an actual agent or operator name yet, but this is the new operator. We are getting a engineer, the nickname translated liquid nitrogen from the Chinese client, and this ability, he has like it's like a snowball ice grenade launcher, which I believe is his ultimate ability. So in this video we can see a little bit of the abilities. Again, we'll go over more in depth the text of this stuff, but he has some sort of nade where it looks like he's not affected by it, but if you're in the ice, if you're in this shit, I believe you get either completely frozen or you get slowed. And then I don't know exactly what that ability is, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's his like shock grenade thing, but yeah, and then this is his ultimate, which I believe will legit freeze you, and I guess it deals damage. Okay, and then here we just have some imagery, nothing too insane here, but you get to see some images of the maps. Now when we go into this leaks discussion channel, this is where we get a lot of stuff. So first, this is the new boss. You get to see a little video of him actually doing stuff. Yeah, it kind of looks like a Matrix Hitman type style. So I really hope, I don't know why they keep doing this, but obviously they need to fix the boss loot. If he literally drops nothing but pocket loot, that's going to really suck. I feel like this is just for testing. I feel like he's actually going to drop some stuff, but I hope boss loot's good. Pretty tired of boss loot not being that sick, especially in the hard maps. But I do know that apparently this red item he drops, I believe, is like a master key. So I think if you kill the boss, you get a red master key. You're able to basically unlock, I don't know how many times, but I think you're able to unlock multiple doors that are like normally keycard rooms for free. I think that's a pretty cool thing they're adding. And then I'm not sure what this is yet, but again, hopefully boss loot is more than this. Cool feature, kill the boss and swipe the best room without buying it. Yeah. And then he has the same sort of like, he has the actual like kill animation if you get like too close to him, which is pretty funny. Just runs up and kicks you in the face. Or knees you. Yeah, so there's a translated map of this, but this is what the map actually looks like. This is kind of a fly through of the map, and you guys are able to kind of get a feel of this. The map is massive. Here's the first couple takeaways I've seen. The map is very big, but very dense, and has a lot of what seemingly looks like high loot areas and maybe puzzle type areas, and there's a lot of room for maneuvering. So I don't think it's going to be very easy to wipe this type of map, right? So this is an easy and normal map, and you have run out extracts. So where you see my mouse is, this means you can run straight to the extract. So if you spawn on the west side, you can run to the east side to get out. If you spawn on the east side, you can run to the west side to get out. But there is like, I think up to 8 different extractions or something. Like there's a lot of different extractions with conditions as well. So I think like, I mean, we can just count these. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one over here too of like, I think normal or like paid or some sort of conditional extracts. And there's something here that's also conditional. And then I know there is like contract extracts as well. So this is basically what I envision is like a more PvP forward type layout, but we obviously have normal and a lot more loot. Like I think this is going to be a looter's paradise for both easy and normal, with a way to easily get out, because like prison's sick for looting, right? Brackish is sick for looting, but they're still king of the hill maps, meaning like it's very hard to get out without fighting, or people know you're getting out. But in this map, I think you're going to be able to slip out a lot. There's no hard mode for this map. So this bajillion times, this is an easy normal map. This map is designed for new players and players leaving Zero Dam. This will be the map you're supposed to go to after you play Zero Dam. So I think like progression will be Zero Dam easy, Zero Dam normal, or Zero Dam easy, Layali easy, Zero Dam normal. Then from Zero Dam normal, probably going to power plant easy, power plant, or nuclear, you know, nuclear plant, whatever, easy, normal, that sort of type of thing. So let's just kind of watch a little bit of this. Like you guys can actually see there's a lot of different contracts on the map. We're seeing that some of these contracts and safes, like these are a new icon too. Let's go back to this really fast. We don't know exactly what these icons are, but it shows you can get an HOA from them. It looks like a safe, but it's not. Like it has a king crown on it, you know, but it's some sort of new thing. There's also a new icon over here we've never seen before with a king icon as well. So now this player's on a Raptor and he does drone footage just flying around the map, which this map looks crazy to me when I've seen this drone footage, because it legitimately looks like it's a fucking open world, like battle royale map. Like it looks giga massive with so much detail in like buildings. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand how, like, this is just what makes me think it's not going to be extremely PvP4, just because it's going to be so hard to find people. You know, you're going to have multiple recon. I think people are going to be just trying to loot and maneuver around the map, and you're probably only going to see PvP in the really, like, whatever, the best loot areas and stuff like that. I will say this map looks complex though, and there's a lot going on, to the point where I don't think it's necessarily going to be an easy to learn map. But as you're seeing here, is going over the extract, so they are run out extract. This is not King of the Hill. There's run out extract just like Zeerdam or Layali. They go over all the different extracts here. So this is some sort of conditional extract. Don't know how that one works. Another conditional extract, or maybe a run out. Yeah, I think there's 8 extracts. This is some sort of conditional one, another conditional one. I mean, one of these is gonna be no bag, one of them is gonna be paid, one of them might just be random. This one's a paid extract too. Extract camp is gonna be wild. It's gonna be very difficult to extract camp this map. I mean, obviously you can just bet on one, but I'm saying that there's like 8 extracts. Like, one is a weight extract. Yeah, that makes sense. So this is some sort of contract he's doing. I'm not too sure what this is. Yeah, Dermadad, indeed, brother. Best way is the grand way. I agree, and they're making changes to that, but this is part of it too. This map will inadvertently help out with kind of like new player matchmaking and stuff like that. Showing some of the new containers and stuff like that specific to the map. Hope there's tons of keycard rooms, like more than any other map. There probably will be, honestly. I'm not exactly sure. This is, you know, completely a guess, but just through translating, there's potential for a proximity chat here. It says nearby in a speech channel. Not gonna put any weight on that. Skim through this. This is, we'll have gameplay this too. This is one of the new guns. RM277 is, I believe, a bullpup AR using the 6.8, I think, what is it, 5.1 caliber. So this is the bullets that the M7 and the M250 uses, which also I did see leaked that they are releasing blue ammo for this as well. So that means you're gonna be able to see M7s and M250s, and then this rifle now in easy mode. This gun looks like it's gonna be good, but it seems like it's similar to an Ash 12. And then this is the other new gun, the SVTH, which is a marksman rifle, a full auto marksman rifle. Kind of reminds me of the M14 and has some unique attachments too. So yeah, these will be interesting, but we're getting 2 new guns. Here is the SVTH, the new gun. This is the new marksman rifle. But yeah, this kind of reminds me of what an M14 is like. I'm curious if it'll actually compete with the M14. It's gonna be better at range. It looks like it probably will be better at range, but it has a decent fire rate for a marksman rifle. Could be a new meta gun. They usually make the new guns pretty damn good. Good to see more of the new operator here. So that is one of the ice grenades. That's one of the new scavs. Doesn't actually show the ice grenade though. I'm pretty sure he uses them all here. Just kind of see him running around the new map fighting the scavs, and you get to see the new exfil animation as well. Obviously the quality is not going to look that great. It's on mobile, so it looks pretty great for mobile though. Time for Forge, they are supposed to be difficult, but not this difficult. I assure you they're working on the new player experience and solo experience, and I believe it will improve a lot in this season 10 and season 11 going forward. Oh, there's tanks. I wonder if H1000 has those tanks. But there's like one of the ice grenades again. If you stand in it, you start taking damage, and I believe you're slowed. This is him shooting the new, this is the ultimate for the new operator, which I think it's gonna be insane. That looks fun to use, but like also looks like it can be incredibly annoying. But I guess that goes for a lot of the ops, right? But yeah, you get to see this is another one of the run out extracts here. NoobTube is back. Yeah, pretty much. NoobTube snowballs. And they have a new exfil animation. Looks pretty cool. The other new gun, the RM. Flamethrowers are freeze throwers now, yeah. No, it is not the Car 15. PhD is just spreading propaganda. 2 different barrels. I think it has a unique, yeah, it has a unique pad attachment on the back here. You can see there's not that many unique attachments to it, but it does have this pad as well. 45 round mag's pretty crazy for it too, because like I said, this does have a pretty slow fire rate, but it's gonna hit hard and hit pins really well, so it'll be interesting. A heavy gun, it's not an LMG, so this thing should be hitting pretty hard and feel pretty good doing it. Come on. Yeah, so you guys can kind of get the vibe from this, even though this is A fucking laggy mess. Yeah, that's a very fast reload as well. So it kind of looks like an Ash 12, but it looks like it shoots just a tad bit faster, and it's gonna hit harder, I think, and probably be easier to attach than an Ash 12. It looks like it has a lot more like variation on actually building the gun, because the Ash 12 you're pretty limited of how you can build it, but there's plenty of things you can do. So it looks like this is one of the big missions, probably like the King mission. Time 19 minutes, emergency shutdown. Kind of hate there's been limited time attachments. Yeah, I don't know why they're doing it, but it is something interesting, I guess. Not fully sure how the radiation works, but there is radiation debuff and a whole radiation system now, so we'll have to kind of figure out how to do that. You can reduce your radiation levels by going into a decontamination chamber or letting purifier units attack you, soldier, or tank. These tanks that will go around, and then the flamethrowers that are reskinned are actually able to reduce radiation on you if they shoot you or attack you. And then there's apparently decontamination chambers around the map as well. And then the other part of this is that with the new season, there's a new addition to the black site. So the decontamination room will be a part of the black site. So I imagine there's going to be a new, red that comes in the game that you have to extract from the map with to upgrade this probably to the max. But you will be upgrade level 1, 2, and 3 of a new area in the black site called the decontamination room. You can get increased radiation tolerance, premature triggering of natural radiation decay, and then increased rate. So we'll see how this actually plays out and works, but I imagine if you want to play a lot of the nuclear power plant map, you're probably going to want to upgrade this all the way. People going to camp the decontamination tents. So I think that's cool. More progression for the black site. So you don't have audio on this. I think this is more of just like going around and seeing the map. We don't know exactly what this interaction is yet from. This looks like it's obviously part of some sort of mission. Maybe it's an extract or something, but we don't really know from what I've seen. You see radiation increase and stuff, and the debuffs increase once you enter the water. It looks like there's definitely some looting that's going to be more exposed to radiation, and it's kind of showing the different type of lootables you're going to see around the map here. Some sort of new mission, or I don't know. Apparently this is something that's like you used to find loot or something, or you loot it. I don't exactly know how it works. Yeah, so this is the new key card thing. You're able to swipe into rooms using this like new tool, which can drop off the boss and stuff like that. I wonder if that's like a flight case. This thing looks like a mini flight case here, this new container. See this right here? It has like that orange like a flight case would. I think this would be huge for every skill type to unlock newer casual players with the inclusion of easy. No, I agree. I think this map is like literally exactly what the game needed. Because here's the thing. It is a map that's designed for newer players, but as you can see, it's going to be a complex map at the end of the day. It's just easy because there's going to be a lot of extract opportunities, and there's going to be a lot of loot for players, and there's an easy mode for players to learn the map. But I think like for me, like I think the PvP in certain areas is going to be really fun and complex, and then you have all this loot in the normal mode. It's still going to be really fun and something that's like unique, and there is going to be progression to try to max your black site here and stuff like that, and probably find the map exclusive reds. So I mean, these areas just look sick, you know what I mean? Like the map looks crazy, so I'm just excited to have something new like this. We don't know what the scientist scene is yet. We're trying to figure that out, Marcus. It could be another boss or something, I don't know. I'm sure it's going to be sweat as hell right away. Again, Vinius, it really can't be though, because there is an easy mode, you know what I mean? None of the sweats are going to go to easy mode for this. They're going to go to normal. There's no hard mode for the map, so I think it'll be pretty well balanced. And I could easily see this being extremely profitable map for easy players. Like I almost guarantee you, just because of all the additional stuff they're adding with like contracts and events to the map, that this will probably be the best map to make money on for a majority of players. Like whether it's the normal mode or easy mode, like again guys, there's like 8 extracts on the map or some shit. Like it's going to be extremely easy to go around, do objectives, loot, get out. It's not going to be a difficult map for a lot of people. I think it's about, so what we know is it's easy, normal only. It's a 30-minute map with I'd say around 8 teams in it, and there's up to about 8 extracts. Yes, guys, I know they're going to be making changes to the new player experience. They're going to be hopefully ridding all the sweats out of easy with different balance changes to matchmaking and stuff like that. But just the addition of adding another easy normal map will split players from those modes. So the true, new easy, or the true new players are probably going to be playing 0 to M easy, and hopefully the idea is, at least the sweats would at least go to this map, which would then free up ZD easy. But I agree, there still needs to be much more done to those players. Okay, well, that is all for now for leaks. I'm excited for more stuff to come out leak-wise, but I think that's all for now. I'm not seeing anything else in that channel.